You always constantly need to show up even when nobody is clapping. You don't need someone to motivate you. You don't need somebody to tell you, oh, get up, do this. Oh, hi girl, you're doing so great. I am so happy for you. You don't need all the applause in the world. All you have to do Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, hi, and if you're a new subscriber to the channel, welcome to the family. This is where we dive deep into love, fashion, Christian girl talk, dating, and everything to make you become a high valued woman and become the woman of your dreams. If these are topics that you're interested in, then keep on watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, and as well leave me a comment down below. First and foremost, happy new year my lovelies. Happy new year. I miss you guys so much. I know that I haven't been here from I think January, because December I did post some videos. I'm just really excited to share with you guys great news. It was for a good cause. A lot of things have happened, a lot of shifts have taken place in my life, and I'm actually really grateful to God for the space and the place that I am at right now. As some of you guys know, especially friends and family, I had a 9-to-5 job which I recently quit. So currently I'm actually focusing on my brand. For those that know, I'm a makeup artist and a content creator. So I just decided to take the new route of me focusing on my brand, and yeah, just working with it and making sure that it comes alive, because I feel like for quite a long time I neglected and abandoned my own brand, whilst I really put a lot of attention and a lot of focus into my 9-to-5, which did make my brand fall a bit short. But right now, at this phase of my life, I'm currently a full-time entrepreneur, working full-time on my brand and working full-time as a content creator. Makeup artistry is literally my passion. It's what I love. It's what I've been doing for years, and I really want to take that seriously this year, and praying to God for the best and just counting on him and his guidance and his countenance, and yeah, literally like just praying for the best. Honestly, I didn't just wake up one day and all of a sudden became a full-time entrepreneur. It started when I was in my 9-to-5. So usually what would happen is I had a passion for makeup way before that. So I would have my clients come to my workplace, but then I just felt like I wasn't really putting my all in my brand or my business, because then I had to work for somebody else. So sometimes I'll really miss out on big clients or big gigs, which then I just felt like it started clashing with each other. My 9-to-5 and my brand was just not aligning perfectly together. Sometimes I would even doubt myself whether can I even do this? Like, is this something that I can do for the long run? Because all this time I've been dependent on my 9-to-5. So now, me being an entrepreneur, I had to now be like, is this something that I can constantly depend on? So I sometimes kind of had doubts, like, what if it doesn't work out? What if something actually happened along the way? But with God and faith and hope, everything always works out. So my passion turned into a career, which I'm now literally focusing on. But it was also scary, because when something now all of a sudden becomes your full-time income, I don't know if I should say it like that, because then I was very reliant on my salary. I knew that every single month in I'm gonna get a paycheck or I'm gonna get a salary, but now I'm very much reliant on my business, on my brand, you know, so that can come across a little bit scary. There were so many moments where I asked myself, like, what if I fail? What if clients don't even book me? What if I'm not good enough? Or sometimes I'll just think to myself, like, what if I made the wrong decision of leaving my 9-to-5? Like, what's gonna happen now? As I was having all these thoughts in my head, I just told myself this thing, like, you will never feel 100% ready. Let's talk about the lows, because I feel like most people don't talk about the lows enough. Everybody just speaks about the success, how to make the money, how to be an entrepreneur and win. But let us talk about the lows a little bit. I am not gonna lie, honestly, there were months whereby booking were very slow. I'll be wondering, like, where are the people? Why are they not booking? What's happening? What's going on? Is this how it's gonna be? You know, because of course, when you are used to working a 9 to 5, you know that whether business is low or high, you are still gonna get a salary regardless. But now here I am, I'm all by my own. I'm not reliant on any salary. So some months felt very slow, and I'll be like panicking, like, what's happening? What's going on? Why are clients not coming? Like, let's just be real. There are moments where I felt like, what's happening? What's going on? There were really many days where I questioned myself, like, am I gonna make it? Is this thing gonna work? Or how am I gonna do this? And especially being on the social media space, where you probably see these big makeup artists getting bookings, like, it's just like, oh my goodness, like, when am I gonna get there? So I can kind of feel like a little bit of comparison also kicked in, you know, because then I'm wondering, like, when am I gonna hit big? When am I also gonna get all these clients, you know? So comparison did kind of hit in as well. Just seeing all these other makeup artists just getting bigger clients, getting bigger opportunities, all these things do kick in. One thing I'll say is that entrepreneurship is not consistent at the beginning. Some months were very amazing and some months were very quiet. But in those quiet seasons, I learned how to plan better, budget better, to trust God deeper, to build systems instead of relying on motivation. I can say that the low seasons built my character. They built discipline in me. They built emotional strength in me. And honestly, I wouldn't trade those lessons. Now, let's talk about the beautiful parts as well, the highs. The moment I realized that I'm really doing this, like being fully booked and hearing clients say, you're really good at what you do, being able to create my own schedule, seeing my brand grow, the freedom, the fulfillment, and finally knowing that your gift is making room for you, that is one of the biggest highs of my life. I finally felt purpose. I felt like I am now living in the purpose and the will of God for my life, which is serving people, making them look beautiful, and just giving out myself, pouring myself with my creativity. That is purpose. Like, that just felt like, you know what, this is what I actually have been living for. Just think about it, constantly listening to my clients, because they're always talking, they're always telling me their life stories. Just watching them walking out more confident than when they walked in is just so beautiful. That's right there, that's purpose. And when your work finally feel like purpose, you can't explain that joy. I mean, like, yes, the 9 to 5 was also part of God's purpose for my life, but it was just a place of preparation to where I am today. I had to learn so much in sales because I was a salesperson. So I had to learn how to be a salesperson and bring all that knowledge and all that skills back into my own brand. Now, let me give you 5 lessons that genuinely helped me as I grow every single day. They are not cute quotes, they are lived experiences. Number 1 is discipline. Remember, motivation comes and goes, but discipline stays. There are days where I'll wake up and I don't feel like creating any content, either for my makeup or either for my content creation. I'm just like, I don't feel like it. Entrepreneurship is not about how you feel. It's always about what you commit to. If you want to grow as a person, as a brand, as an entrepreneur, you need to create systems. You need to start setting schedules, planning your days, planning your weeks, planning your months, planning ahead. You always constantly need to show up even when nobody is clapping. You don't need someone to motivate you. You don't need somebody to tell you, oh, get up, do this. Oh, hi girl, you're doing so great. I am so happy for you. You don't need all the applause in the world. All you have to do is show up every single day, whether you're winning or whether you're not winning. Just show up. Number 2, you need to build skills and not just aesthetics. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, in the beginning, I always felt like it was always about looking good online, looking pretty, posting cute pictures, posting cute videos, but I was wrong. Entrepreneurship requires skills. I had to learn communication, marketing, time management, financial planning, branding, client experience, and also strategy. We always need to remember that your talent is what opens the door and it's your skills that keeps you in the room. You always constantly need to invest in learning, learn new things, learn new techniques. I had to do that. I constantly had to learn the new techniques of makeup. I even had to learn on social media, like, okay, what is it that clients are looking for? What is it that people actually want to see from me? I had to learn all that kind of stuff. So you also have to learn. Number 3, you need to master your mindset. The way you think will either grow your business or destroy it. I had to unlearn fear of visibility, fear of charging my worth, fear of rejection, and the fear of starting before I even felt ready. My growth required confidence in all areas of life, and confidence is built by doing scary things repeatedly. You need to start talking to yourself better. Stop doubting your capacity. You should always remember that you are more capable than what you even think. Number 4, you need to serve before you sell. I listen to my clients. I care about my clients. I create value, and I always show up consistently. Consistency might look different for you and I, but right now I am very much consistent in all that I'm doing. And one thing I know is that when people feel seen, they will literally support you and they will show that value to whatever that it is that you are giving to them. Entrepreneurship is not just money, it's impact. Impact builds longevity. We are finally coming to the last skill of today, but this is not the last time you see me here, okay? Don't worry about it. The 5th skill is that you need to protect your energy and your routine. Your habits shape your results. Last year I made a lot of videos on habits. I hope you have watched it already. I'm going to give you some of the habits that changed my life in this few months of being an entrepreneur. The first thing I did was always planning my week ahead. I always do that. I don't just wake up and live life anyhow. I will wake up and I will plan. Even my bookings, I will literally plan everything ahead with all my clients. My WhatsApp, it's a business WhatsApp. Every time I get a client, there's a note on my clients, because then I will never forget that I have a booking on a so and so date. I know that, okay, cool, this is a client for this day, for that day, for that day. So everything is always planned ahead. And the second thing I do, I always create a lot of content in one day. I'm probably gonna create a makeup routine. From a makeup routine, probably I'm also gonna create, if maybe I have a client on that day, I'm gonna create a get ready with me to go and do makeup with my clients. I'm gonna take content with my clients. So I'm always trying to create a lot of content so that I'm never in a space of whereby I'm wondering like, what should I create today? What should I post today? It just gets so frustrating, and sometimes you'll just end up not posting at all because then you don't know what to post. You are just all over the place. So I try to create a lot of content, edit them, and then it's gonna give me guidance on, okay, I'm gonna post this on Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, on Thursday, on Friday. So when you see me constantly posting on my Instagram, my TikToks, my all these platforms, it's because my contents are very planned out. I'm always so prepared with my content. I've also spoken about setting financial goals. Finances is something that I think I have to like create a separate video of, but I always try to budget, especially when you're an entrepreneur. I feel like budgeting is very important. You can't just spend, why is this truck making a noise? Yeah, you can't just spend every little money that you get, because then that is very risky. You know, you need to learn how to budget. Number one, you need to know how to invest in the right places as well. So I'm really very, very, very mindful of how I spend my money, what I spend my money on, just always careful. And also I do the things that I love. You know, I don't try to like hold money to myself and be like, oh my goodness, I can't lay this money out. No, I'm very like free whenever it comes to money, but I also just don't overspend just for the sake of overspending, or just because I have money. You know, this money is going to be used for that, this money is going to be used for that, and this money is going there. That is how I plan my money. I also love having quiet time for prayer, time for reading books. When you are in the airplane, okay, I honestly feel like when you are in the season of entrepreneurship, there are going to be a lot of times where you're going to be alone. I just take that time to just be by myself. I read, I pray, I plan, and just have a quiet time on my own. Probably do my skincare routine, do my hair care, do my nails. Just like yesterday, I was doing my toenails, doing my nails, because I feel like being an entrepreneur, sometimes it can have you on this thing of like, oh my goodness, what is the next thing? What is the next thing? So just having that quiet time for me is also very important. Yeah, it really does get lonely being an entrepreneur, because you're not clocking in like 9 to 5. There's a lot of people that you're probably gonna meet. You know, like my previous job, I was a sales lady. Oh my goodness, I think I saw over like 500 people in a day. It was crazy. But now that I'm in a new space, it's just me and my brand, and I'm like, it can get a little bit crazy here, but you know what, God really keeps us, and He is the peace and the hope and the joy that I carry, and He just fills me up. I feel like the moment you have Jesus in your life, He just fills you up in your solitude moment. You're not gonna feel alone. You're not gonna feel like, oh my goodness, like I'm depressed. No, I've never come to that space. You know, I have God above all. I have a loving family, and I'm just really grateful to God for that. And I also have really great, amazing friends that are supportive, even though like I don't see my friends often anymore like that. We don't speak much like that. But the fact that I know that they're there, they're supporting me and they're encouraging me, I'm happy and I'm good about it. And I feel like when time is right for me to like now probably be all out there with them like that, that time will surely come again. Another thing I do is moving my body, exercise first thing in the morning, drink my water, make sure that my body is, you know, is healthy basically, because being in one place, especially probably you're working at home or you are out there, it can really be tiring standing the whole day. Sometimes I get bookings that probably I can be on my feet for probably 5 hours or an hour or 3 hours. So I always have to make sure that I'm moving my body, I'm exercising, I'm eating healthy. Those are things that I constantly do to just keep my routine going. I'm also very big on tracking my goals, making sure that, okay, this is what I said I'm gonna get done this month. Entrepreneurship is not chaos, and it should not be chaotic. Just in case you want to be an entrepreneur, it's not chaotic. It's very peaceful, especially when you know what you want and you are actually working towards it. One day you look back and realize that every hard moment was preparing you for this time. And again, I'm still learning, I'm still growing, I'm still evolving. Like I'm still here, like we still here, you know. I feel like there's never enough learning, there's never enough skills. We are always constantly learning as human beings, and that's the beauty of entrepreneurship. All right, my loves, we have come to the end of this video. If you're on your own journey of becoming an entrepreneur, comment down below that yes, I am building, or yes, I'm also an entrepreneur, or yes, I'm also trying to figure everything out. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button, and leave me all your juicy comments down below. Share this video to every single person that you feel like needs encouragement today. And remember, you don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to start. I love you so much, my lovelies. Thank you so much for watching this video. I love you so much. Mwah. Bye.